The way we're going to do this product review video is we're going to break it down into 3 parts. Part 1, we're going to talk about the physical features of the bike. Part 2, we're going to talk about the software that the bike has and how you can utilize it to get the best workout experience possible. And then we're going to conclude the video by me talking about my own personal experiences with the bike. And then when this video is concluded, you can take all that information and ultimately decide for yourself if this bike is the right fit for you. Okay, so now let's talk about the physical features of the bike. Number 1, the bike is made out of steel, and trust me, this thing has solid build quality. This thing is not going to break even in the most intense workout sessions. If you do somehow manage to break this bike while you're using it, well, I would argue that you were trying to break it. Number 2, the bike's seating area is fully adjustable. You can adjust it to whatever height you need, so no worries there. And then directly behind the bike seat, there's a spot where you can put 2 little dumbbells. And yes, these dumbbells are included. That is so cool that those are in there. The bike's pedals have a strap on them that is fully adjustable, so you can easily secure it to your feet. Awesome feature. Now, moving forward, there's a little knob at the center of the bike. This is how you adjust the resistance of the wheel that is connected to the bike. And this thing is pretty awesome. I wasn't sure how well this thing was going to perform and everything when I first started using it, but trust me, it adds a lot of resistance to the bike. I mean, awesome. Now, moving up to the handlebars. The handlebars are covered in this rubber material, and they are very soft and easy to hold, so these are very helpful in workout sessions. And then directly underneath the handlebars, there's a cup holder where you can put any type of water bottle or whatever container you're using to hold your drink that you're going to use while you're working out, so no issues there. Now, directly in between the handlebars is a space where this is honestly one of my unexpected favorite features of the bike. You see, this flat space right here is where you can easily set down a phone or tablet or whatever device you are using that you use to interface with the bike. So Yesoul has an app, and I'll go more into this when we talk about the software experience with the bike, but you use this app to interface with the bike, and this is how you can select like what kind of workouts you want and everything. And having this space directly on the bike where you can easily set down an iPad or iPhone or whatever you're using to run this app is an awesome feature to have, and honestly, I love it. And since we're talking about this, this also goes into another feature of the bike that I was very surprised about, and that's how little vibration there is. When you're using the bike, the thing doesn't vibrate at all, so you don't have to worry about your phone or tablet or whatever sliding off of the thing while you're using it. I mean, it's honestly incredible what they managed to do here. And then we move on to what is, without a doubt, my favorite feature of the bike. The massive 32-inch screen that is included with the bike and mounts directly to the bike itself. The TV has a resolution of 1920 by 1080, or 1080p for short. Now, while the resolution of the screen isn't quite as sharp as, say, a 4K TV, it's plenty good to get the job done on the bike. And the mount that the TV is attached to is fully adjustable. You can easily turn it to the side of the bike so you can look at the screen while you're not on the bike itself. And then when you're done doing that, you can easily turn it back. I'll go into more detail as to why the movable mount is such an important feature with the bike when I go into the software features of the bike itself. Okay, so now we've pretty much covered all of the physical features of the bike. I think now is the appropriate time to now talk about the software features of the bike itself and what it's like to actually use the bike. Okay, so the way that I'm going to go over the software features of the bike is to basically just start up the bike and show you the process that I go through before I start using the thing. And then by doing that, you'll be able to see how the software works and everything. And ultimately, I think this will help you get the best idea of what the software experience of the bike is like. Okay, so this is the app that you use to actually interface with the bike. And what's really cool about this app is it essentially turns your exercise bike into a lot more than just an exercise bike. It tries to turn it into essentially a home gym, which is really cool. So you've got these different programs you can go through to, use the bike and everything. 30-minute special pop rides and music and stuff like that. 7 days strong and lean, 7-day summer ride, efficient fat burning, short but effective. But it's also got a lot more than that. So one of my favorites is, so Just Ride is just Ride, but I really like Scenic Ride. So you launch this program and you can pick all of these different locations where you just want to cruise and ride a bike. And those of you who watch my other content, you know that I really do like Japan. So let's go for a ride in Japan. Let's see here. We're gonna do a 20-minute ride around Mount Fuji. All right, arigato gozaimasu. Let's do it. Okay, so now we've started our bike ride around Mount Fuji in Japan. And as you can see, the bike is keeping track of all this information while it's playing this video of riding your bike in Japan. Calories, how far you've pedaled, rotations per minute, your output, so it keeps track of how strong and everything you're doing, like how strong you're pedaling. And your resistance level. Oh, my resistance is at 0%? No, we can't have that. Okay, I'm turning up the resistance knob right here, and it immediately adjusts it on camera or on screen so you can see what your resistance level is, and whoo, okay. So yeah, this is one cool thing about the Let's Ride, and I find it's a relaxing way to get a good workout in on this bike. So now that we've seen Scenic Ride, my favorite thing to do in the app and everything, I want to show you guys a few of the other programs within the app, and this will also show you how you can essentially turn your exercise bike into a home gym. So let's launch the workouts button. And this has all kinds of classes and all kinds of other things that you can do to really experience everything that the bike has. It has some lessons where you can actually work with people. So like you'll have a coach or something, you know, coach you through things. Hang on, I'll show you this real quick. So the app is loading up the program. And this one, yeah. So as you can see right here, I have it muted, but you actually have an instructor coach you through things that you're gonna do within the app. And then once you're done, you just close it out. Whoops. And I just want to quit. It asks you why you're leaving early. Now, we're going to get out of this. And now, the other thing that I want to show you guys with this is the actual classes button. And this is where you can essentially turn your bike into a home gym. So, you've got bicycle, you've got yoga. So if you have a yoga mat, you can buy that. And Yesoul does sell yoga mats. And then if you have a yoga mat, the idea is you put the yoga mat there on the side, and then you can turn your screen, and then you can do yoga. You can do yoga and you can still see your screen and everything. So that's a big reason why they have the rotating screen like that. There's also strength, 30-minute upper body, 10-minute core and abs, 20-minute upper body strength warm-up. So you can see like this bike really does try to be your one device to basically give you a complete home gym experience. Super, super cool. I absolutely love this thing. Okay, so now that we've touched on both the physical features and the software features of the bike, let's now conclude this video with my final thoughts on the bike and is it worth it? Well, ultimately, I have to say, yes, it is worth it. Now, there is one important thing you need to know about the software that the bike uses. The app does have a paid subscription program. It's around $10 a month or $70 for a year. Now, when you first buy the bike, you do get 1 year for free, so that is something important to know. But overall, the bike is a fantastic value. The bike retails for $500. The build quality is spot on, and with all of the features you get with the bike, and you don't have to use the subscription service within the app, but I would recommend it. Just opens up a lot of doors for you. I think the bike is a 10 out of 10, and I highly recommend, if you're in the market for this kind of thing, that you buy this bike. Awesome. And I would also like to thank Yesoul for sending this bike to me and giving me a chance to review it for today's video. And if you would like to purchase one of these bikes for yourself, as I stated earlier, there is a link for where you can buy the bike in the description below, and make sure you use the promo code Historic Travels to get 10% off your order. Thanks to our captain level Patreon supporter, Tammy Lee. Thank you so much for all the support.